Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy, the Golden Boy. Today we are back on Apex Legends, and before the video begins and we get into the gameplay, yes, this character is going to be Gibby. So the legend that I think that is going to be the best for the season is going to be Gibby, and I will talk about that more in the clip, or actually gameplay itself. But I wanted to show you guys the stats on Gibby that I've played for just one solid day. This is a day's work of Gibby play. I got a little bit bored of Race, so I ended up trying out Gibber, and I got the 3K badge, 20 kill badge, 385 kills, 243 as kill leader, and 22 wins with Gibby. And as you guys can see, I've only played 34 games, so I've been doing pretty damn well with Gibby. I've been averaging around 11 kills with Gib per game. Already dropped 3 kill games with Gib and was 50 damage away from getting the 4K badge. I ended up getting 3,500 to 3,900 like 5 or 6 times already. So, dude, Gib is an absolute tank. I'll talk about it more in the actual gameplay itself. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys over there in a second. Peace. All right, so what's going on, guys? We are back here in this gameplay. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about what I believe to be the best legend for Apex for Season 2 at the moment, and this might come as a surprise to some of you because, yes, I do have 21,000 kills with Wraith. I do main Wraith. I still love Wraith to death, but I tried out Gibby just playing around, just having having one of those moments where I'm like, I just feel like playing a different character. So, jumped on Gibby, and I knew Gibby was very strong. I knew he had a damage buff. He had the decrease to his health, like how much damage he can take, the fortified perk or whatever it was. I know he had the shield increase a little bit, but what I didn't know is how often it procs and how good Gibby is overall as an overall individual character, all around the board abilities, special ability, his super, his fortified perk, his just everything about Gib is so strong and so there's nothing that's really useless on Gibby, right? So he's got the fortified perk, which he takes at like 10% less damage or whatever it may be for a certain amount of time. And that's very huge in itself. Like, I've hit Gibbies and Caustics for literally like 8 or 9 damage with a 301. Like, my first shots off the rip from long range is like 7 damage or something. I'm like, what the hell? So there's that. The fortified perk's insanely great. That's just his passive. Like, so if you take some damage, you take a little bit less incoming damage. Now, there's also his dome shield that you throw down. You can use it defensively or offensively. You can use it to make an offensive push. Throw it in front of you. Throw your ult down. Push up a little bit. You know what I mean? You can get your teammates to areas that maybe you couldn't get without the dome. You can use them to loot crates a lot. I use them for crates all the time. I throw them down when I want to loot a box and get some shields up. Maybe swap my armor really quick. Throw down my dome. Get there safely so I don't get pop shotted by some longbows or something. His ultimate is great. His ultimate does a ton of damage. It slows the enemy if it hits them. Like I said, it can push people off of high ground. It can push people. You can use it defensively. So if like they're trying to push, you can throw your dome shield down, throw it down, or maybe if your teammate needs to be rezzed, throw it on top of your teammate while your other teammate rezzes them so they can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very good passive defensive / offensive thing to use, the super and the dome shield. Now, the last thing that I think that makes Gibby the best character in the game, period, like when it comes to 1v1s, I don't care who you are, I don't care how good your shot is, unless you crave this man right in the mouth for 250 or whatever it is, you're not taking down a Gib with great aim. Like, if you shoot someone with great aim and they're a Gibby, and you're Wraith, for instance, you're taking 5% more damage, or 10% more damage, whatever it may be on the last update. You're doing 10% less damage with the fortified perk with Gibby. You're hitting 75 on his shield that comes up with Gibby, and he's doing more damage to you. So it's like, you're literally losing that fight 10 times out of 10 times. I've lost Gibby fights in pubs to a decent Gib probably a few times now with Wraith, and I'm like, wow, like, this is just absurd. Like, his defensive ability, like the fortified thing, I definitely think is fine. I don't think that needs to be touched at all. I feel like his shield that comes up, his 75 shield, could be maybe around 50. It's a little bit overpowered at the moment. But the thing is, I don't understand why they nerfed Wraith and Lifeline and Pathfinder if they did these massive buffs to like Gib and Caustic. Like, Caustic still needs a little bit more tuning, right? But Gib is just a overall tank. Like, he eats so much bullets. If you run into a Gib off spawn with some armor and you have an R99 and you don't hit every single shot, even if you do hit every single shot and he pulls up his fortified with the shield in front of him, it's going to be extremely hard to kill that Gibby. Like, That's why I say, like, I think Gibby's the best character in the game, especially I think he's going to be dominant in solos. Like, if you guys have not tried out Gibby this season, try him out, because for solos, I think he's going to be the best character in solos. I'm probably going to main him, like you guys seen before. I had 400 kills with him in one day of playing. I just couldn't get enough Gibby. Like, I've gotten multiple 20 bombs with him already. I'm having an absolute blast playing this character. Like, yes, he's a large hitbox, but it's the amount of damage that he takes, man, along with you just lasering him with the shield up. You feel so confident. You feel so good to be able to push scenarios being one shot. You get out of scenarios being one shot because of the shield that comes up, and it comes up so often. It's like every, like, I want to say it's like every 5 to 10 seconds the shield comes right back up and you're taking 75 damage. It will literally give you some HP in the mid-fight. In mid-fight, you will have a shield come up, 75, you're taking. It's crazy that this is even a thing right now. Like, it's more broken than the Havoc in Season 1, in my opinion. Like, Gibby's insane. Give him a try. My opinion, the best character in Season 2. If I had to take a second best character, I think the second best character might be Pathfinder, just for his mobility. He can get in and out of scenarios a lot better than, like, Wraith or other people can, like Bangalore and stuff. Like, you can still hit Bangalore. She's pretty good with the smokes. Wraith's pretty good with her portal, but, you know, like I said, you can take more damage with Wraith now, and it's just, I don't know. Gibby's just by far my #1 for Season 2. So if you guys have not tried him, give him a try. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this video. It's a 20-kill Gibby game with over 3,000 damage, something around there. Play with one of my buddies, and yeah, just hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more insane Gibby gameplays coming up. Like I said, I have 2 more 20-kill games. I'm definitely going for that 4K with Gibby very, very soon. Solos are dropping later on today. I cannot wait for those. If you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Down 1. Reloading. Another down. I am taking fire, friends. That's it, brothers. Whole squad dropped. Away.
Oh, you ain't messing around.
Reloading.
Reloading. That one's out for the count.
Reloading.
They're shooting at me.
Oh. Give me my shields to recharge.
Recharging shields. It's go time.
One down.
Reloading. Enemy down.
my shields are recharged. Not far from the ring. Down here, taking a knee.
Reloading. I can. Recharging shields.
Reloading. Ring's close. Reloading. Another down. Getting my shields to recharge.
Reloading.
Don't shield out.
Great. The ring is close. Less than a minute.
Hostile right here.
I am taking some damage.
Recharging shields.
You are the Apex champions.